Well, I don't know about you guys, but all I saw there was uh, just oh, hey myself. All I saw there was somebody walking into a boss and basically just getting their ass handed to them. Now, I'm not an expert at Elden Ring, but that didn't look that didn't look like the way to do it. Now, you know, wait till I get my turn. I will show you how that game is done. Tank, baby, tank the way through it. If you went in there in a tank, no chance. Still, good stuff. Did everybody leave? Are you still there? Well, you're all being quiet. Fan mail is coming up in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. We will be with you all in just a few moments. Thank you for your patience. Morgan is just going to pour his pot of coffee. Spoilers for fan mail today. He's got this. He's got a bit of a set going on behind him now. He's got some nice shelves, some lighting, some stuff. So I'm liking the new set for Big Morgs today. Hugo, hello. What kind of coffee? I just had a vanilla ice cream coffee. That sounds nice. He didn't really say. I assume it's just going to be a pot of regular old Maxwell House coffee. I don't know. We'll find out when he gets back. That'll be my first question. But yeah, I'm very excited about the new set that he's got for himself. It might not be Maxwell House. Other brands are available. Thinking about these little this little 10 minutes between the end of Elden Ring and fan mail, because maybe we should just make like a little montage of clips or videos to show something to keep people entertained rather than just me speaking into the void. Because inevitably, I am waiting for people to get coffee. That seems to be a recurring theme with fan mail, or at least getting fan mail started. I also hope I've balanced the audio a bit better today, but people do let me know when we start if I'm too loud and Morgan is too quiet, or vice versa, or whatever the case might be. I'm trying my best to get the audio good. Folks, he's back. He's back. Quiet, quiet. We'll be there in just a second. Well, we are here. It's that time once again. I haven't done any audio checks. So, hello, Morgan.
Oh,
How are you?
hey, what up? Am I coming in loud?
Nice.
Coming in
No, you
quiet.
you're coming in just sweet. Hey, I tell you what. Two things. Um, Hugo of Carrier would like to know what kind of coffee you just had. They've just had a vanilla ice cream coffee.
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. The one that I'm currently drinking is trash. So if I allow myself to have two pots of coffee in the day, the second pot is always of lower quality than the first pot. The first pot of coffee that I had today is Stumptown Holler Mountain, really good, available at most Targets. Uh, it was an independent like small brewer, and then like a giant corporation bought them. And now they're available everywhere, but it's still good coffee. And then this pot is a like the grocery store organic light roast that's like $12 for a 2 pound bag.
£2 a shite in a £1 bag. Second thing is, I'm liking the new set, man. What's like? Give us the tour. Like, what's did you build
Oh
this
yeah,
yourself? Where's this come from?
yeah. So this shelving unit, my house like sits on top of on the second story, and kind of like in front, not directly under me, is garages, and my landlords keep stuff in there. They threw this shelf out, and it's very thin because my office is actually in a hallway. So
Okay, fair enough.
my computer sits in the closet, and then I sit in the hallway with my feet in the closet, and the closet is actually raised. So they threw this thing out, and I've been meaning to. I had it behind my computer, just using it for storage. I've been meaning to put it back here so I could put it together. And then I got all the good stuff going. I got oh, you can't usually see this, but I got my PG-13 jersey for the games. I've got a picture I took when I was fighting fire. I've got I painted this, kind of an
Nice.
artist. It's not a big deal. Um, Mary Doodles painting up there. This is a make sure there isn't a bunch of. I used to keep like all. I used to hate banks, and I would just keep cash in here, but there isn't any cash in here anymore. Good. This is like a kids record box from like the 50s or 60s,
I like that.
and I
I
bought
like
it.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I bought it from this. Look at these little.
Oh,
Uh,
nice. Oh, so you still got the
yeah,
records inside.
still got the records inside.
Oh, they're looking like they're in really good condition as well.
They're in really good condition. I bought them at a garage sale, and I was talking to this lady. They all work. I used to have a record player, and they all still go. Um, and I was like, she's like, I'm selling it. She was wanted to sell them, and I'm like, but she was like, kind of like hesitant about it, and I'm like, are you like, what's like, do you not want to sell these? Like, don't sell them to me if you don't want to. And she's like, no, I need to get rid of them, but I just want to make sure that they're taken care of. And I promised her that I would take care of them. So even through, I've probably moved like 12 times since then. I always make sure that I keep them in a prominent spot safely because I promised her that I would.
That's nice. I like that. I like that kind of thing. It's kind of nostalgic, even for a day where you weren't necessarily there. You still kind of get the nostalgia from that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's got like a felt. It's crazy. It's got like a little felt puppy on the front. This is my actual legit lunchbox from when I was a kid.
Oh my god, that's amazing! Actual Ghostbusters lunchbox from I don't
I
know
put my little
what, like
this little
80s
sticker on here.
vintage.
This is a Puffy sticker.
That is the kind of lunchbox that we all remember growing up with. That is
And
fantastic stuff.
in inside of it is the real treasure. Empire
Wow!
Empire Strikes Back on cassette tape. Return of the
Wow!
Jedi cassette tape.
Wow! This is
What else?
amazing.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, the cassette tape.
Did you just watch all of your films on cassette? What?
Yeah, these are all. What else? I know there's other. Ernie Gets Lost. There's some Sesame Street ones in here.
Nice.
Look and find. Yeah, I guess the Star Wars. I have all of them. Well, I don't have all of them, but I have. Uh oh, and here's this one. You'd like this one. Star Trek 3: The Search for Spock.
Wow.
The cassette
The
tape.
cassette tape. So what are these? Are they like audio
Yeah,
descriptions, or is it just literally the soundtrack? Or
yeah, they're little audio. They're like they like tell the story in a truncated way. So I have the Empire Strikes Back. I've got Wait, I have two Empire Strikes Backs. Weird. And Return of the Jedi. So I gotta find the last one.
you know what? I bet back in the 80s or whenever they were released, if you were like going on a long trip, you could stick those cassettes on. You could almost just watch the film in your mind. And
Oh yeah, for sure.
back in those days, that was revolutionary stuff. I mean, now you just put a film on your iPhone and you're done, right? But like, I kind of miss the simplicity of those days. I kind of miss the fact that you kind of had to use your
Lug
imagination a
around
lot
a
more.
box full of little.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got a backpack full of cassette tapes and this massive Walkman strapped to you. But apart from that as
Did you
well,
have that? Did you have that yellow Sony Walkman, the sport one?
um, I don't think I definitely had a Sony Walkman. I think it was like blue and silver or blue and black or something like that. I don't remember having a yellow one, but I definitely had
Yeah.
a walkabout cassette thing.
There was a time in the
Um,
early '90s when they just issued this yellow Sony Walkman to every child in America, and they
okay,
just
well, just for free,
yeah,
have these.
yeah. That's what it felt like. What else do we got? We got Unstable Unicorns, which is a pretty fun card game. This is an amazing game. I don't know if you guys have ever played this. It's an Italian spaghetti western card game.
Go bang,
Bang! It's very fun. You
bang.
sit, it's one of those ones where like one person is a bandit. There's a renegade who's trying to kill everybody, and then a sheriff and his deputies. You can play depending on how many people you got. But there's like you get different weapon cards, and you can like shoot around the circle to other people. It's a lot of fun.
I am
And then
interested in that as well.
VR and my GameFront controller, and then a Clippers fanny pack.
Nice.
I refuse to use my GameFront controller because it's the nicest controller I have.
Well, that's logical. I mean, but I guess I can see why you'd want to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, because I just bought an Xbox, and I had just bought a new controller. I have now two controllers that I don't care about that are in good condition, so I'm just using those till they break down first.
Yeah, to be fair, I think I well for James he definitely needed a new controller, but like mine's on the shelf. I think it makes a nice display piece.
Yeah.
Not necessarily to be, but it's nice that it does work as a controller. Um,
Oh yeah. No, it's so nice. It's crazy how heavy it is in comparison to a regular controller. It feels amazing.
Hello, Ken Eric 86. James is still on set of his new movie. Apologies for that.
What up, Jackie?
I think Zach may join us in a bit. I don't know. You can never tell with that boy. He
I
kind
thought
of
I heard him on the headphones when I was making coffee.
no, I don't think so.
Nope. Nope. Crazy, crazy times.
He marches to the beat of his own drum. Um, do we have any announcements this week?
Yeah, we've switched up the Elden Ring Twitch stream. I'm no longer doing magic. I'm now a Dex build, and pretty soon I will abandon that Dex build and I will do a soul level 1 walkthrough. No, I don't know if that's true or not.
So are you just like respecking, or have you started again?
I respect.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
respect, and then I lost the respect of all the viewers. No, it's more fun. Magic is fun to a point, and then you're like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna shoot stuff, and it's gonna keep getting more powerful, and then what?
I think I think there's a comment about this, but our little experiment with shorts and TikToks and things seems to be going well. I think like every short we do gets at least 1,000 views now, if not more,
Yeah,
which is nice.
I have been slacking a little bit. I need to get back on track, but I've just had a busy life.
We've got an exciting clip we can use. I just need in fact I'll post it myself if I had the Tickly Talk login. I know this is
Oh, I will never share the TikTok login.
okay, that's cool. I will send you the video then and you can post it. But
Thank
we've got a
you.
fun one of James on set of his new movie, which will be coming later. I won't tell you what the actual clip is. It's quite funny though. Um,
Yeah, I want to expand the TikTok because we've always talked about doing like gaming comedy content, and TikTok is the perfect format because it's so short. We don't have to do anything crazy. I would like to expand the content and start doing more comedy stuff. So
yep.
that I
Skip.
guess is coming.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do more stuff on camera, just like not even video games, right? Just I quite like that April Fools you did with that interview, ing or whatever. That was funny. That
Oh,
kind
that is funny. Yeah,
that kind of a thing.
yeah.
Because yeah, I know you guys used to do it. Well, I can't remember if you were there, but in the old office and stuff, they would do that kind of thing. It was good. Yeah.
I
So
was
Morgan,
never allowed there.
did you never go in the office? I can't remember you ever being in there, so I don't know
No,
if
I
you ever went.
wasn't. I didn't start with James until kind of after all that stuff. When they weren't getting paid, they were like, "Oh, we just need a warm body," and I was like, "I'm kind of warm."
Okay, so nothing's changed there then.
Yeah,
I didn't know Defy exploited you as well, but
yeah.
fair enough. Um,
Yeah. Well, it was just James asking me to come in, and mostly I was doing it to pump up the adventure bids.
so nothing's changed there then either. Fair enough.
Mhm. I'm a one trick pony, baby.
I do have to admit, as much as I hate to admit it, that Morgan was right and I was wrong. It does seem that the Tickly Talk generation is here to stay.
Well,
Um,
it wasn't even me. I would have never done extra work. It was Dark Page. Dark Page begged us to start one.
but you did the actual work. I mean, well, Pill's done a lot of it as well, but I mean,
Yeah, only because I didn't want to disappoint Dark Page.
I
So
mean, fair enough. I mean, that is going the extra mile for your fans. So
yeah, but once I was in it, I backed him 100%. I knew he was right. It was the right play. I think that one
uh,
is close to 40,000 hits right now.
40,000
Yeah,
views
keeps
on
going.
TikTok.
Uh-huh.
No, seriously, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That is crazy.
keeps going, and people think it's real. People think I'm actually drunk, which is funny.
Oh yeah, that it's a good guide though. But yeah, I did
Yeah.
read the comments. I actually specifically, again, this is you just corrupting me to the dark side. But I actually had to register an account to read the comments. So I did. I did. So I now have a TikTok account. I don't
Lock
intend to ever
them in.
use it.
Oh, you should. You should
But
at least put your face on there and like it so we can comment back and forth because then that'll generate more everything.
okay, I'll consider it. But I went and had a look at the comments, and the number of people who thought you were actually just off your face was quite funny. I guess
It's
I guess it's hard to establish a character in just one video, so I guess you have to keep it going for a little bit.
I know I'll do another one. Yeah, I just haven't had time to sit down and do it. We'll do it. Yeah, Elmano Mike is up on the TikTok. Steve the Ghost is up on the TikToks. Everybody's putting videos up and getting hits. It's good. It's good stuff.
Nice. There we go. We've officially joined the 21st century. I don't think we have anything else in the way of announcements, so we can just do some of those.
No, this is James's last week out though, right? I think
It's
that's
got to
right.
be right. It's
If
been
not, we should fire him.
it's been 3 weeks.
Can we drag James on camera and just
He
like
joined us by telephone
tell him
that
he's
one
out?
week. Oh, you mean you want to fire him now?
Well, like not right this second, but maybe next week when we get him on during the announcements, we let him know that we've had a board meeting and kicked him out of the company.
Come to terms with your release from Gamefront. We wish you the best in your future
And
endeavors.
we can be like Mikey like hacked into your computer and saw your search history, and we can't be associated with people that are into that sort of thing, and we won't say what it is, and then we can get him to admit whatever weird things he's been searching on the internet.
But what if he like admits to some really bad stuff and then like it's just
And we
all
wouldn't
goes
want
very
him in
wrong?
the company, and we're already kicking him out. Easy peasy.
Okay, you so no, I don't see any good. I don't see any good outcome to this. Oh yeah, we do. I do have some news on a new Danny Zack series. So we are
Series?
thinking about. We just finished Bioshock on Saturday,
Good job.
so that's finished now. I can finally say that I've beat Bioshock on the super hard survival mode difficulty. So that's done. We are probably going to do that because it's a co-op game. We're probably going to start streaming. You know that Borderlands spin-off, Tiny Tina's
Oh yeah.
Adventures, something something.
Hmm.
So we're probably going to start streaming that on the weekends when you have your weekend off.
Uh-huh. But
And
I wanna play that with you guys though.
you are always welcome to come and join us if you're free.
I'm busy.
Right. I don't know what you want me to do about that then. I mean, so we've got that. And then in terms of the actual series on YouTube, because we need a new series, I I've been looking at Bloodborne again, and
Ooh.
I've been working on getting that working in an emulator. I already
Ooh.
knew of a 4K 60 FPS mod, which would make it look quite HD. But somebody, I think it was Steve the Ghost, linked me to another mod which adds some shiny stuff to it, plus new textures and things like that to make it look really, really shiny. So I think it's going to be a heavily modded Bloodborne
Ooh.
playthrough. So I'm hoping people are going to be quite excited for that.
I'm
It's
excited for that.
Yeah, it's not going to be it's not going to be your grandfather's Bloodborne. It's going to be a modified original as opposed because there's a remake, isn't there? I think, which obviously we can't play because was
No,
it Demon Souls that got remaked?
there's no remake for
There's
Bloodborne.
no,
Not
there's
yet.
not even a remake. Okay, so we're remaking it ourselves, and then we'll play that. So
Yeah. No
yeah,
official remake.
it's the unofficial remake of Bloodborne, which actually I think because we're a modding site, we keep forgetting that. I think it's a good excuse to bring that back to the forefront. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, things that are in the works. If I could do everything that I wanted to do, like I really do eventually want to bring like gaming headlines back to the YouTube stories. I think that would be good. Um maybe put them on TikTok too. And then yeah, we need to start highlighting the mods that are on the site. Like check this mod out, blah blah. This is what it does or whatever.
we
I think both of
yeah
those we need to
we we
get working
did
on.
we did that once with Fallout New California, and then we never did it again.
Well,
So yeah, but again, the
uh,
website needs to be finished first. I don't really want to do that. One of the website
when is
is
that? Like next week, the week after? Let's go.
made a lot of progress, and then
Yeah.
Mikey got busy again. It's coming.
I don't know. Every time I see you guys in the developer chat, I jump in and you guys are maybe not focusing on the website so much.
Well, this is what I'm trying to tell you. The last time I jumped in there, he wasn't developing anything. He was making. Well, no. Well, that's a surprise
Yeah. No,
that's a
say what
surprise
you
for
can say
TikTok.
what he's
Okay,
doing. Okay.
we made a creator wrestler in WWE 2K22, and we made Zach, and we've christened him the Taco Bell champion. He's even got the
Mhm.
full belt, Taco
Mhm.
belt. The taco. I've got a screenshot of this actually somewhere. Um, I see if I can share it on the stream. But yeah, we recorded the whole thing, so we've got like he had 3 matches in his career. The first match is where he won his Taco Bell, the Taco Bell belt.
And then he defends
Um,
it twice.
and then he defends it in like a fatal 4-way cage match or something like that, and then he loses it to Hulk Hogan in the end. So we've got. Can I pop this on there? I can fit to screen. So I'm going to edit it all together into like a 60-second kind of. There you go. I'm going to edit it together into like a 60-second montage of all the best bits.
Beautiful.
And yeah, and then we're going to release that as the TikTok. So that's the kind of busy stuff me and Mikey have been up to as of late.
Instead of redoing the website.
Instead of redoing the website, we
Yeah,
call
in
that
lieu
in the
of.
business procrastination. Yeah,
Well, it isn't it like I'm sure that we all operate a little bit the same. Like we need to put some kind of like a deadline on Mikey so he like feels a ton of pressure because that's the when I'm the most efficient is when I'm like I have a thing that it's due in an hour. You know.
if you want to have that conversation with him, you are welcome. But I don't think that's going to work. To be honest, I think that's just going to make him quit harder.
Maybe I
I
like
mean,
go to like the servers and like and I've got like a flamethrower or something, and if he doesn't do whatever website people do within a certain amount of time, I flamethrower the whole server.
You see, Mikey is a gold mine. He's a gem of a person. He's such
He
an
is
amazing
really.
guy.
He's
He
probably
does
listening right now.
no, but I mean seriously, the level of skill required to make the kind of website he's building for free would be worth like people get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to make websites like that, probably even
Mhm.
more, and he's doing it for free. I think if you threatened to like burn the servers with a flamethrower, he would just actively encourage you to do it because it would just basically get him off the hook, and then he wouldn't have to do it anymore. So I don't think that's a good strategy either.
Yeah, I think both Mikey and I would like to burn some stuff.
I mean, if you want to just burn stuff for fun, that's fine. That's another matter altogether.
Yeah.
But they call that arson. Anyway, should we do some comments?
Yeah.
Comments.
Let's do it. Forgive
Comments.
me, Father. First look. That's where we're gonna go with first. Yeah.
That is where we are going first. Let me just get rid of Zach's camera because he's not here yet.
Bye bye.
Bye boy.
Did he ping you back? Is he actually coming?
Let me have a look. No, he's probably still asleep.
Yeah, that's fair.
He may turn up, he may not. It's always a roll of the dice. So
Jib's got a piece of this key. And I think he was supposed to make a video right away, and that didn't happen. That's why he was like hemming and hawing at the beginning. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying, but this game is interesting. It has some interesting aspects. It's not really my type of game, but I could see how people would like it.
is that why you wanted me to put it out as soon as possible? Just because he'd broken his agreement with the publisher?
Exactly.
GameFront. Cool. All
and
right.
I was like, why are you like? Don't bring me into these because I'm going to be really honest, and I feel bad sometimes being really honest, especially with like small indie developers or putting a game out. Like, bless them for like the process for doing it, even if it's a medium level game is high. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and then I just get to sit on my high horse and be like, well, I don't really like this, whatever
actually,
it is.
in my experience in my day job talking to a lot of game developers, as long as you're not being an ass or hole about it, trying to get my words out in English there, as long as you're not being a knob about it, I think a lot of game developers, especially indie game developers, appreciate the feedback because because that's what they're doing, right? They want to get better at what they do. So and on it, I mean, as long as you're not sitting there going, "Oh, this game is absolutely terrible, never buy it."
Oh
Minus
no,
5 stars.
it had all
That's
the
probably good.
redeeming qualities. The art style is really cool. The concept is cool. It's just it's an old style of gameplay, and like James was really into it. I'm just not into that style of gameplay. So it wasn't. There was nothing
So
fundamentally wrong with the game. I think it was well made and it looked good.
and I guess there's a degree of personal preference there as well,
Yeah.
which is fine. Um, cool. All right. Well, TJ Slushy says, just starting. I see tentacles in this hen tie.
Is this hentai? And I'll never tell
I
because
thought,
that would be
okay,
spoilers.
fair enough. The amazing Jays says this art style reminds me of the art style used for the ending sequences in Twisted Metal 2.
Oh wow, flashbacks.
I like how Mono Mike's comment. He says this game is very Dick Tracy meets Red Dead Redemption, and those two had a baby, and that baby had a baby with Doom. I'm trying to follow the family tree there.
It's
But
accurate. It's highly accurate. That's exactly
I
what happened. It's
it?
like it's a first person shooter, but there's no up and down. You're just looking side to side and pointing
Yeah,
and
like it's
shooting.
such a
And
very
more
old
about
school, like
yeah,
isometric 2D. Yeah.
yeah. It's very 2D, and I don't know. It just felt I don't know. I mean, if it came
Uh,
out like right before Doom, it would be way sicker than Doom.
yeah, but I mean, people like that stuff. They call them boomer shooters, don't they? Like, I think a lot of people are very nostalgic for the old days. So
Yeah.
there's probably that element to it as well.
Modern
Hello,
Warfare
Mikhail
2 or
Rose.
bust.
Yeah. James is on set still this week. He'll hopefully be back next week. We will see. El Mono Mike, 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Those headshots in the dark. We can try and have a look at that.
Oh, it's this button.
James was really good at the game. Like, look, the art style is sick.
It looks amazing.
The journalist gets a flashlight, so this is not really.
He does seem to be looking up and
the
down.
Journalist gets like a magic sword.
I guess he is, but it doesn't really. I don't think it affects. Well, I guess yeah, you do get headshots.
Nice.
I don't know what the priest gets,
but it's just I don't know. Something feels weird about it.
That was a nice series of headshots there.
James is good at the game. He's played a lot.
13 minutes and 4 seconds WTF. Let's find out what that's about.
It's super loud.
I'll just put my mouth all the way in the microphone.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
I do. I'm always a fan of the mic getting real close to the mouth.
Up in the mouth. Oh, you're dead. Here he comes. James is a sicko.
I'm guessing he just gets mobbed now.
No, I think he lives.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
interesting insight into your friendship there. That's
all of the gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, I quite like simple shooters that are not that are basically just run around and shoot, and there's not too much to it. I mean, a lot of games these days, you've got to like track your progression, you've got to do upgrades, and you've got to level up your character, and then you've got to go and follow the story, and then you've got to talk to this mushroom for 10 minutes.
I guess
I don't know. I mean, I quite like the simplicity sometimes.
I haven't done a lot of it I haven't done any of it on GameFront, but like hardcore survival is usually the type of game that I like the most. So like I like all of those aspects that you said that you don't that are taxing. RPG, grinding for stuff, building stuff up. Maybe not the storyline so much.
I like RPGs too. I just think you can be in the mood for certain. It's like sometimes you want to watch a horror movie, sometimes you want to watch a comedy, right? I think sometimes you can just be in the mood for a certain type of thing. I guess that's how it is with me. Like sometimes I just don't want to concentrate too much on things. I just want to go shooty, and then sometimes I kind of want to get sucked into a story, and you know, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess it just depends, but.
Brad Hahn, odd yet somewhat compelling. Steve the Ghost, pretty neat looking game. Ken, 3737, that is so James. Insane and funny, twisty, laughy, cry face.
3737.
Oh. Watch and learn. I messed up last time, but I got this. Where the hell did he come from?
Wow.
Damn it.
He's good at these headshots though.
Yeah,
that's sick. I mean, you know, those are some good shots. To be fair to
him. You know what drives him is his he's trying to save ammo, and so he plays well because he's trying to conserve resources. See, like shooting that backpack,
Well, I mean, I guess his hoarding mentality pays off for him.
Yeah,
on this one occasion. Yeah. Is he playing with keyboard and mouse though? He's not playing with a controller, surely.
No, it's a controller. Is that true? I don't remember. No, we were playing with mouse.
Okay. I'm curious to know what kind of mouse he's got. Hopefully it's a good one.
I bet it's trash.
Because if he's playing on like a 1997 Microsoft IntelliMouse with like a rollerball inside it, then I will.
I'm sure it's a laser, but I have noticed that all of his mouse's Mises have like the cord where it attaches to the mouse is always exposed a little bit. Or he uses wireless ones, but then like there's always an issue with the connection dongle or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Why doesn't his skills transfer to Resident Evil? That's a good question.
Oh, he needs a GameFront mouse.
We don't have those.
Come on.
I can look into it.
Danny, please.
A keyboard might be doable. I'm not sure about a mouse. I don't know how much a custom keyboard would cost. Simon DG says it looks okay, but it's no Dusk.
I've never played Dusk. Dan4871, classic James guessing right with HP Lovecraft without knowing what he looks like. Oh yeah, there is a lot of Easter eggs in this game that were really cool. I will say that. Bitventure, this is cool too. Dash, no chance this is Morgan. So we know that Bitventure is not me.
Rewind. What's this account?
It's not me.
Well, there are videos on here.
Okay.
If I
Play
click
it.
on one of them and it's your voice. What's this noise in the background?
I think an open mic somewhere. That's
You
how you
think
know
what's-
it's not me.
Okay.
Hey guys, rested this bonfire.
Oh,
We're back again.
that isn't you.
Happy Sunday.
I don't know who that is. All right.
It's funny though, right? Bitventure.
I mean, I'm so suspicious of you these days. I don't know what to believe. I mean, it
Well,
could be the log.
you're right
You
where
could
I
have
want
just
you.
you could have just hacked somebody else's account for all I know, or just stolen somebody else's videos to upload it. I just don't trust you. RX78 pilot, 23 minutes 17 seconds. Guessing that is a color out of space reference. Pretty neat if it is. Love the atmosphere in the game so far.
I would assume it is because there's so many Easter eggs.
Is it worth checking out? Should we?
Let's see it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. 2317.
Maybe someone in the chat can confirm if that is the case.
What's this thing?
So I guess they're just like references to popular culture and
I don't
stuff.
think that's, I
Yeah.
think that's like a reference
There was
to
one.
something
There's a
else.
room with a bunch of portraits in it. And all the portraits are like old. Like there was one that was like Tesla. There's like just old guys, the old uns.
Nice. Okay.
And then well, it was like Tesla. Oh no. Sorry, it was Edgar Allan Poe, Stephen King, and then James guessed correctly that one of them was H.P. Lovecraft, and then we didn't know the other guys, but they were all like horror writers.
Nice. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. James's camera is cropped almost perfectly to give him a little hat.
That's true. I checked this one myself, see if it was true.
Got an audio tape of
That is
a lot of
pretty
the
funny.
times
Very
while I've
close.
been
Very
rehearsing,
close.
So I've got an
There it
audio
is.
tape.
Yeah.
Of,
Just a little bit up, and that would have worked.
Pilot. Oh wait, no. Ice.
Kind-
Watching you guys play
sometimes
this makes me want to play Redneck Rampage again. Edit and Soldier of Fortune for the gore. Lol. I've never played either of those. Danny, did you ever play? And I might have asked you this before. Have you ever played a game called Kill, Crush, and Destroy? KKND.
I haven't played that, I'm afraid.
It was like a real time strategy from like the 90s.
Sorry.
It was really fun. Maybe it was the early 2000s. I don't remember.
It might be if it's retro though. I might check it out. I like old school stuff.
Yeah, I liked it because you just like part of the strategy was just to build like 1 million units and just have them like overtake stuff. RX78 pilot, is this a one and done game or will there be more episodes? Maybe not a full playthrough, but a video on Easter eggs or maybe some intense mob fights. Either way, I really liked this vid. We should talk James into early. Zach, what are you talking about? You're not early. You're late.
You're
should
an
talk
hour
James-
late.
We should talk James
Early.
into to maybe document all of the Easter eggs and then he can go back later and like edit a montage together. I think that would be really cool.
I would quite like to do Easter egg videos were super popular too. Like I remember the old Borderlands ones were very popular and stuff like that. So
I'm just hoping that they make another game where you get to become a werewolf, because if we just make one more how to become a werewolf video, we might be able to retire.
I'm sure Defy made a lot of bank off that video. Actually, looking at it,
It's crazy. It's
I think
how to
it-
become
it's
a
still-
werewolf, how to become a vampire, how to marry what's her
Yeah.
face, or like always
Yeah.
the 3 top videos.
the 3 top videos on GameFront are how to become a vampire in Skyrim, how to become a werewolf in Skyrim, and how to marry somebody in Skyrim. And I think between those 3 videos, it accounts for like 80% of our monthly revenue from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, it's pretty intense.
for Skyrim.
Look at him blaming me for the fact that he's late. I mean, it's unreal, really, isn't it? One man standing says the art in this game
If
reminds
he
me
tries to
of
join
killing
you, you
time.
should kick him out.
Yeah, we should fire them both. We
Oh.
only need you and me, really.
And then we'll name it like Chill Front.
Chill front.
Sorry,
The
I
art.
interrupted you.
No, that's okay. It's all chill. The art in this game reminds me of Killing Time, a 1930s era-based shooter from 1996, based around an island mansion and a mystery about an Egyptian water clock. What? That sounds intriguing, but also very 90s. Built using a version of the engine used for the marathon games, as well as all kinds of zombies, maids, butlers, groundskeepers, dogs, gangsters. This is a busy island mansion. How many people live there? Built using... sorry, I'm on the wrong line. You also had FMV ghosts who appeared to fill you in on the story. Sci-fi settings for Doom are all fine, but when a game is presented more contemporary and recognizable surroundings, they did tend to give you an eerie sense of the familiar whilst you battled the supernatural horrors.
Good
And
morning. It's so
Good morning,
nice to
Zach.
talk with you guys. It's been a while, like a whole week.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh no.
I'll see you guys in a bit. Sorry I'm so late. Where's James?
He's gone. Are you just leaving your house?
Yeah.
All right, see
All
ya.
right, see. Love you.
Oh, what a sweet boy. Even if he's a monster, he's a real sweet boy.
He is. It's Doctor Who's TARDIS. So I'm guessing that's another little Easter egg or reference. I mean, James completely seemed to just skip
He
past
didn't
it
even
there.
when I was like, "Is that a TARDIS?" He's like, "I don't know."
Okay.
Has he ever even seen Doctor Who?
I don't know.
I don't know where it's gone. There it is. You can
I don't
kind of
think
see it there.
It's
But,
a TARDIS, right?
It's definitely 110%.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like that.
I put a link in the chat to KK&D, Crush, Kill, and Destroy.
We'll check it
There's
out.
another one, KK&D 2 Crossfire.
Revelations here on fan mail. Rhythmic. That's an amazing name, Rhythmic. I was waiting for James to reveal his feelings for Morgan.
He didn't do it. Rhythmic, I'm like 90% sure. Now I got to get on that video. That is Dark Page's alter ego.
Oh, really? Okay. I was thinking there was a load of new people in this, but I'm guessing everybody's just switched to an alt account and just started to use those instead, based on this Bitventure nonsense. And now this.
That's a real person.
Did you encourage them to use a different account? Did you encourage them to sign up a second account? Are you trying to get in the
I
algorithm?
have been asking people to. Yeah, this is 100% Dark Page. I have been asking people to make a lot of comments because the people told me to tell the people to tell them to make comments, and now I'm doing it, and then more people are doing that. So yeah, if you want to see, where is Dark Page? Dark Page, you want me to plug you or not? You want people to see you rapping? Well, it's too late. They're gonna go watch you.
Hello, hero. Huge
Very
happy
nice.
grin says, "Do they want me to lie?" Yes. The devs of some games gave keys to Joseph Strife Hayes. He reviewed their products, and most of the time the products still need work. Honesty is best. Unless they're paying you, then yes, lie. I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no reason to lie because they gave you a free game key. In fact, that's the opposite of what you should do. That's just shitty journalism. I mean, yeah, you just have to tell the truth, right? I mean, sure. I mean, you should probably do it on time if you agree to release it by a certain date, but that doesn't mean the contents of said review have to be.
Wait, Hugo, is that real? Are you RX-78 pilot? This is the first time you've ever said that.
Well,
Up
there you
until this
go.
moment, I were two different people.
I think it's just disheartening to realize that you think your audience is twice as big as it really is.
No, it's not disheartening. It's helpful to know if I'm talking to the same person. Yeah, he is. All right. I was always curious because Pilot, when I thought they were a separate person, was very engaged on YouTube, but I never saw them anywhere else. But now I know why, because here you're Hugo.
Hill Aegeus. This game is basically man versus a cardboard cutout. Not really a game for me with my backlog. 31 minutes and 10 seconds. What? James is a fascist? Oh no, how could? Totally believable. What is he? What? Let's have a look.
Wait, did I get him to admit that he's a fascist in 2 separate videos?
Quite potentially.
Remember in that video when you said you were a fascist?
I do remember that. That was not supposed to be a controversial statement.
Well, those aren't fascist, James.
What? That wasn't supposed to be a controversial statement. What are you talking about?
If you extrapolate it like out of one context away, it sounds even way worse than it did in the.
That's unbelievable. Do you remember when you admitted you were a fascist? Yes, that wasn't supposed to be a controversial statement.
That's amazing. He was trying to tell me about he was telling me about that game Secret Hitler, and he was saying that he was a fascist during that game because there's it's fascist versus liberals.
Have you ever played it? To be fair, I've played that before, and I know a lot of people.
But I've never played as a fascist. Every time I get dealt that card, I'm like, not me, boys.
Okay, so you're a difficult player, effectively.
And then they give me a liberal one. I'm like, not me, boys.
I'm firmly in the center ground. Thank you very much. Can you just have one of each card? And then
I'm like, where is the anarchist card? Give me that. And then you guys can just kill me both.
Fair enough. 37 minutes, 38 seconds. Yep, another clip for Morgan's collection. Let's have a look. 37, 38.
Oh, I gotta get this on the TikTok.
We've seen it. We saw this one.
I messed up last time.
But it was funny, so we'll watch him.
Where the hell did he come from?
I'm watching myself for a second time there. Blair, no metal boys here, me said. I don't get that.
It must have something to do. Oh, it's because we were talking about the music is has a double bass thing going on, and James doesn't listen to any metal. He said his favorite metal band was Metallica.
Okay, is that because it's the only thing he could have thought on the spot?
I think so.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say 3 Inches of Blood for me.
Fair enough. James the Proud Fascist. Apparently so. Cool.
I mean, we're getting more and more clips. I'll get him to say it over and over again, and then we'll put a montage together.
Okay, challenge for you, because he's not here and he's not going to know. Try and get him to admit he's a fascist on every single video during your next recording sessions.
Oh no!
I will give you a £50 bonus for every time you can get him to admit he's a fascist.
Hero. Is Hero doing bits, or is there a metal band named Taylor Swift?
My favorite metal band is Taylor Swift. I suspect that Taylor Swift is not a metal band. I'm not familiar with Taylor Swift's work in any intimate level, but I strongly suspect. Next up is Death's Door, episode 10. And Pelagius says James passes the ball and Morgan scores. Good job. Or good game. I wonder if the huge arrowhead is a bow upgrade, like max charge damage or something. Also, I would have totally tried to drown that frog guy with a bomb after he's laid to rest to make it a burial at sea. Or swamp, rather.
I know that Death's Door doesn't get a lot of views, but it's really, really fun.
Yeah, I don't understand why people don't like it. It's
well, I think they just don't know anything about it. But I would definitely say that if you have not played Death's Door, that it's worth jumping in and playing.
It's like all the best bits of Dark Souls, but presented in this like isometric, but also very, I wouldn't say cutesy, but it seems like very. It's almost like a parody of the genre, I guess, is the way I kind of look at it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's cool though. I like it. Dark Page. What I like is tough because it's not like a crowd favorite like pepperoni or sausage. I like Philly cheesesteak or barbecue chicken. I like Philly cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak is good. Philly cheesesteak is
pizza?
good.
We're talking about types
Yeah,
of pizzas.
yeah. I've had Philly cheesesteak pizza. I mean, meat and cheese. There's nothing wrong with that. I guess you shouldn't have it often.
Meat and cheese. There's nothing wrong
It's-
with that. You're just
it's-
another customer. I can hear it in the background of that
Yeah,
voice.
just another customer. Well, I mean, the cheese on Philly cheesesteaks is generally more like eating melted plastic than actual cheese.
It's just like gravy, right?
Yeah, it's yeah, but it's nice though. We had for a short amount of time, the Domino's pizza near us was doing like a cheeseburger pizza, which is effectively just like burger meat and burger cheese and like burger sauce on a pizza. Surprisingly worked okay. I mean, you can get away with a lot of stuff on pizza.
Oh, it looks like it's just melted provolone.
A pizza is like a painting, really, isn't it? Like the crust is your canvas, and you can paint whatever toppings you like on top.
No, like it's not the same cheese you put on nachos on a Philly cheesesteak. No. It's saying it's provolone.
It depends on the Philly cheesesteak. I mean, you can get some pretty bad Philly cheesesteaks with pretty cheap cheese.
With nacho cheese on it?
Pretty much, yeah. Which is like the runny kind of stuff you just pour on top. I've seen people do that, especially in this country where a proper Philly cheesesteak is not necessarily something people appreciate. The best place
I'm
I go to
surprised you
for
guys
Philly...
eat those. Philadelphia hates you guys.
No, I don't. I'm just saying they exist. The one place I go for a proper... There's a place in Manchester which is called Red's True Barbecue, and it's probably the one place I've ever been to in the UK which does actual proper American barbecue food, and they do a mean Philly cheesesteak. So that's where I would go for a Philly cheesesteak.
Do you guys barbecue? You guys don't barbecue?
No, it's not really a thing in this country. We do barbecue as in we'll set up a little tiny thing in the back garden when it's on the one day of the year where it's sunny, and we'll probably like burn some sausages on it. But like we don't do a proper
because I used to
Texan barbecue.
I used to like I would barbecue beer brats. I mean, I would boil them in beer and then barbecue them.
So you guys have got it down to an art form. We just burn shit outside. That's basically what we do in the barbecue. But this place in the Red's True Barbecue, if you are for whatever reason ever in Manchester, and you need some barbecue, that is the place to go for sure.
That's interesting.
Payment by check. Yes, sorry, go.
I mean, there's just barbecue is such a part of like cultural, like growing up, like barbecues and going to barbecues and like the 4th of July and summers, and it seems
barbecues, going to barbecues.
Yeah, cookouts.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Cheese Whiz that they'd put on Philly cheesesteaks.
No.
Yeah.
That's what you put on your chili Phillies.
That's what you put on my chili feet sticks. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh boy.
Danny, did you tell him that's what we do on the weekend together?
Wait, Zach, you have a favorite metal band. Who is it?
I have a favorite metal band. Like
I would assume.
one individual band that rules them all.
Like, what's of the metal bands that you listen to? Who is your favorite?
That's a toughie, man.
Okay, maybe just one that you like.
But metal, okay. Bullet for My Valentine, okay. Or because Muse is more rock, right? You wouldn't call them metal.
I don't know what Muse is.
You don't know Muse?
No, I don't know that much about metal.
Dude, well, it's more rock, like I said. I mean, Muse is probably one of the greatest bands ever. But that's what I mean. Like it's just a 3-piece. They are fantastic. Danny, back me up, man. They're from your neck of the woods. Hello?
Oh, Muse. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of Muse, but
oh, Jesus.
Danny.
What do you listen to, Danny?
Oh.
Well, you see, metal is probably not really my thing. I probably prefer more rock like you. So, like, I don't know, Goldfinger and bands like that I quite like.
But that's like punk. That's ska.
Yeah, I mean, it's a mixture of things, I guess.
I mean, it's still, I guess it falls underneath the umbrella of rock, but that's what I guess metal kind of in my mind falls underneath rock. Like,
oh, like it's like a more like a subgenre of the main genre.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, apparently Ken Eric says music's not metal either, so I don't know.
Well,
Are you a
okay.
fan of Papa
That's
Roach?
crazy. This is a
Pa-
giant.
See,
This is
we're not considering Papa Roach metal, right?
Well, maybe not.
Right?
I'm just. Well, I mean,
I mean,
the chat is. So I don't know.
really?
Essentially, the only metal band I've ever listened to regularly is 3 Inches of Blood, so I always pick them.
You know, I
Okay,
think James was right to pick Metallica because it's got the word metal in there, and I think
yeah.
that
Well, I
makes
mean,
it a fairly
if we're
safe
going
bet.
with like legit metal, I guess Slayer. Well, Slayer is almost like I don't want to say death metal or
But
speed metal.
either of the,
But
well, I
that's
mean, 3 Inches of Blood is fantasy metal, but it still counts.
yeah, right. I'm just saying like that's why it just starts to be like all these subgenres. And if you really thought about music, man, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
Music's music, bro. That's why
Do you
everyone can be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Do you like good old Christian rock?
Um, I'm a fan of some Christian emo, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
You know, like Norma Jean. Actually, there you go.
Yeah,
That's metal, I think. Norma Jean. What are some other good ones? God, what was that? It kind of even got popular. Anyways, how's the comments been going?
pretty good. How about Joy Electric?
Rand.
I don't think I've ever really listened to them.
Oh, really? I'm a fan. And they're a Christian electronica emo band, I guess.
Yeah, like I used to be really into Tooth and Nail Records. It was a record company, and like I felt like every band on there I was pretty like into, and they were a Christian rock label or whatever. And so I ended up interviewing a bunch of these bands while I was
Oh, really?
an atheist. Just never brought up anything that would, I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you listened to Joy Electric on its face and you didn't know that they were a Christian band, you would have no idea. Like,
Yeah, I'd say there's a couple bands that's why I liked them. I was like, I could never really tell.
yeah.
God, what is the one I'm thinking of? They're fucking phenomenal. God damn it. It'll come to me.
We'll get there.
Yeah, it's nice that I'm raging over Christian rock.
Adventure, Meat Lovers Pizza. Brad Hahn, James
You have a hard
demonstrating
time
that
today.
little-known tactic known as the Heaney Advance, where you scuttle backwards at a rapid pace. I love that comment. And I said, ha 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 ha, under it. Dark Page, this game is actually pretty cool. That's a known fact. TJ Slusher, great vid with great progress. Good job, both yes. That's twice you pucker booty holes this day, more. That's your weekly. Wait, what the hell's going on? Weekly allowance. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Great vid with great progress. Good job, both of yas. That is twice you pucker buttholes this day, Morgs. Weird.
Want to hear puckered buttholes?
And then Hugo goes in with a controversial call on the pizzas:
What?
jalapeno and pineapple with crushed red pepper and extra cheese. Unless I get
Did I literally say
pizza.
puckered butthole and then Danny, you went ooh jalapeno?
No, I was thinking. I was talking about the. I was talking about the pizza.
I realized you were talking about the next pizza, but the timing could not have been better because
If you wanna cut that out of context and put it on TikTok, then
yeah, get it on TikTok, people. Clip that snip or whatever. Snap that clip.
We'll
Flip
start
that
like
dip.
montaging them together. We'll get James saying he's a fascist. We'll get you going puckered buttholes.
That's what you should do.
jalapenos.
Trey-
You should have. The weekend I was saying some crazy stuff. Believe me, there's a. I'm
Well,
gonna get
that's
canceled.
in context. It's the same.
Oh yeah,
The joke is to take it out of context. You're just saying crazy stuff.
true. This is I don't own any.
So
of
me
these
and Hugo go
albums.
back and forth for a while. This is the correct answer. No cheese, of course. Have you ever had pickled pineapple on pizza? It is incredible. Morgan, Hugo, I've never even heard of pickled pineapple. Sounds delectable. It's wild. It cuts the sweetness down and gives it a salty undertone, or gives it salty undertones. I highly recommend trying. If you haven't done pickled pineapple, it's if you like pineapple on pizza, pickled pineapple is 10 times better. Thanks for the rec. I definitely need to find some pickled
So
pineapple
if you
now.
don't like pineapple on pizza, then it's 10 times worse. I'm guessing if it's pickled.
It would be a little better, but you're still just not going to like it because it's still a pineapple. Dark
Get it off
Page,
of there.
pineapple is a fruit. And then I didn't see that one by the time I was making this comment. You may have to make it yourself. Look up a quick pickle recipe and change your life forever. And then me, haha, wait, our fruit's not good. So you'd put apple slices on pizza, and Paige at this point is trying to start a fight with me. And yes, I would put apples on pizza if I was doing like a feta
Prosciutto or
yeah.
fig. Yeah, something like that.
So let's go.
You know what? Well, two things. Firstly, that whole conversation's made me very hungry because I really want that pizza. although I would keep the cheese.
I bet you want that puckered butthole too.
Have you ever done jalapeno and pineapple?
On my butt.
I've done pineapple. I've done jalapeno. I've never put the two together, so I really want to.
Oh, it's really good.
In fact, I really am. I feel like I just feel a custom pizza on the way. So, and then yeah, I mean, apple on a pizza. I mean,
in context.
Even out of context, I mean, it's not an offensive thought. I mean, it's not going to be like, oh, I can't eat this. It tastes disgusting. It's just going to taste like apple on a pizza. It's like I said before, your pizza base is your canvas. You are the artiste. You can paint whatever kind of food painting you want on that pizza. And, you know, some people like certain types of art and some people don't. I mean, it's not my fault.
Wait, you did it? Hugo, you pickled the pineapple?
Nice. I've got to get pickled pineapple. I've got to try this. I'm going to try and get a pickled pineapple jalapeno pizza this week. So we can discuss this next week because
you can't. You have to pickle your own pineapples. Nobody does it. Fine. It's just it's a quick vinegar, sugar, salt. Throw it in.
Well, I mean, I could probably get a pizza which has got jalapenos on it and the other stuff, and then I'll probably just do the pineapple bit myself, and then
but you have to pickle the pineapple, which will take time. You think that's just like? I mean, you can do a quick pickle, but
you do a quick pickle. An hour later, you're good to go.
Oh God, he's one of those people. An hour later, 4 hours minimum. People, if you're gonna make pickles, show them some fucking respect.
Yeah, Hugo is in the light.
I have given myself a week to do this, Zach. So I mean, it's not that bad.
I know how you do with time.
Can you make?
Says the man who is an hour late. Come on now.
Dude, I'm always late at these things. When am I ever on time?
We've been on time.
Mommy, Daddy. No fighting.
Morgan.
Oh, he's like a therapist, man. He's getting involved.
How many times have we been on time?
Sometimes Mommy and Daddy just need to yell at each other until their throats are a little sore.
No, I'm just asking Morgan an unrelated question. I'm just curious to know how many times we've been on time in the past month.
The starting fan mail?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever started on time.
Nice.
I don't think there's ever been a set time. I don't think anyone knows what time it is.
We've never started at 10 o'clock.
It always starts when you finish your stream.
I'm waiting. Just let me know.
Rhythmic says, thanks for the visit. Thanks for the visits.
And then
you're just another customer.
Then we say thanks for the visit. Plasma Overdose, did Mark or Steven take over? Lol, the sound at 4226. I don't know what that is.
4226.
Yeah, to think there's no standard to pickling things. 1 hour.
Ooh, what happened there?
No, just do it in 5 minutes.
Oh, for whatever reason, this game frames so hard on James's little laptop.
I love the pink,
yeah, I think it just lagged out for a second.
Oh, jeez.
It does a lot on that game for some reason.
It's probably loading in the next section, maybe, or something. I don't know.
He probably has that game installed on his Xbox hard drive. The one game he decided to install it.
Or an SD card or something ridiculous.
Still cannot post clips.
Is that because Nightbot is giving you a slap around the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he don't act like you can't see it. He's like, it's happening in front of your face.
I can see the clip. I can see the clip he posted.
Well, I mean...
Message deleted by a moderator is what it says on my end, Danny. So just so you know how the real world works, Mr. I'm high up on my ivory tower. We start on time. We are perfect. Pill, jog on, mate.
Oh, and I still don't have power to make him a moderator somehow.
I'll speak to Mikey about this night, but it's getting out of control.
I'm starting. Is Mikey even real, man? Are you even real, man?
Henrik 86 says, "Damn, I have to have pizza now. Thanks, guys. Me too. I really want pizza now. You should never talk about pizza. You're just making everybody hungry. Ken Eric 86 says, "Great job, Morg." And James.
Is me not being able to talk? This is what you're linking to? Oh, it's the jalapenos bit. I thought it was me not talking.
Yep. Lou Jesu says, "Dude, I used to watch you all the time when I was a kid. I basically grew up watching you." 100% emoji, heart emoji.
That
I'm
explains
guessing-
a lot.
I'm guessing that's referring to James.
Mhm.
No,
James is
no,
like
he
100
grew
years
up
old.
watching Morgan just outside of a window.
Yeah.
James style.
And then finally,
Morgan's stopped giving his address out. Now he's safe.
Yeah,
for now, until James discovers where he lives.
he won't.
Yeah, Morgan just can't
You know-
slip up.
When you meet up with him, do you actually go out of your way to check he's not following you, just to see if he's trying to figure out?
He's gonna put an air tag on you.
Yeah,
I don't
that's the thing.
I don't really meet up with anybody.
You want to? This is just kind of a crazy thing because you know about air tags and how they've been used to obviously like in very nefarious ways to track people.
Yeah.
The other morning, I don't know why, but my own air tag notified me that it was like, "Hey man, there's an air tag on you, and it's this." And I was like, "Yeah, that's connected to my account and associated with my phone number. What the fuck is happening here?"
You
Do
put
you
an
know-
air tag on your phone?
No, I have an air tag in my car, like, and
Yeah,
on my
d-
keys. I have an air
Okay,
tag
where
on a
else
lot
are
of
they?
things.
I think the
Soon
reason
to be on the
why-
Wildcat.
Could
I
you
think
could you scramble one of those with a magnet?
I don't think so. I
Well,
think the
yeah,
reason why.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
go on.
No, you go. You start talking. My bad.
No, I was just going to say, I think the reason why they've started to do that is they've started to get very. They've changed the software to just notify everybody whenever there's any kind of AirTag nearby, because there's a huge problem, isn't there, with people basically like going around parking lots at shopping malls or whatever, finding like expensive cars they want to steal, and then they'll stick an AirTag on them, so then they know where the car then is parked at night or whatever, so then they can go back later and steal it. So I think that's why. I think that's why they're getting a bit more aggressive about telling you there's an AirTag near you, just in case someone's trying to like steal your car, especially if you've got it near your car and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, the car was probably a drive. No pun intended, a driving factor, but it also was being used for men to stalk a lot of females. I think
Yeah.
that was the biggest factor to make them do this update.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure there are other situations. I mean, I knew
Basically,
about
yeah, they just don't want people to use it for bad reasons or to track other things that they don't own themselves or is not their own property. But that's my point is I was warned about my own AirTag.
Steve the Ghost. Everyone's talking about pizza, so chicken wing pizza for me.
What?
Fair enough.
Is that a
Bone in chicken wing pizza?
Yeah, how
No,
oh,
it
yeah.
must be a buffalo chicken
Pizza,
pizza.
which is another travesty.
The chicken.
Yes, of course.
I thought.
Oh, Morgan,
good-
have you seen? I haven't sent you a picture of the feral cat that I've been taking care of.
Oh
I'll have to
no!
send you a photo. It's very haggard.
It
want me
looks
to
like
put it on this- on-
it's Haggard, or it looks like Hagrid.
You know what? I realized I said the wrong word right when I said it too, and I was like, I'm not even gonna bother correcting myself.
I was like, there's no way he'd mess that up. He probably means
No.
it looks exactly like Hagrid.
Nope, 2 hours of sleep basically. But anyway, no, it's haggard looking. Haggard. It's
I mean,
so
he kind of
cute
looks
though.
like a cat.
Yeah. You know what's sad? I can't even make the connection to who Hagrid is right now. Why is that
Holy
not?
moly.
I know the
Potter, I think?
Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh.
Yeah, think your favorite turf author.
Oh, no.
He scrambled
No,
even more.
the brain is bad today, guys. The brain is bad.
All right.
Hagrid. Words lost all meaning to me. I stayed up last night talking to Spartan forever. Oh God.
Think of people
My new
that talk
boyfriend.
like Danny.
Well, yeah, I mean, didn't I already say the answer?
I got it. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Your
said that.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I didn't
your
hear
brain
you.
is Hagrid.
You did it. You got me. Uh,
Right.
yeah. Anyway,
Elden Ring,
I've
episode
bathed
27.
this cat twice.
Do you want me to
so
show?
cute.
Do you want me to share the picture of the cat?
You don't have to, but I just mean it's so
Yeah, let's
cute,
do
but
it.
it's just not in a
Well, I
very,
mean, if we're
needs to
gonna
be.
talk about the cat, then we might as well.
Yeah.
show
Okay.
people the
Sorry.
cat.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
mean, context is king and all that.
Jesus. See, I was
He
supposed to
is-
wake up now. 8:30 is when my alarm went off.
Ew.
Is it a he or she? I'm not sure.
It's a he.
It's a he. He is a sweet looking cat, although he is.
Yeah, it's like it's
Unfortunately, a
funny.
little,
His head is like the hair, the fur on in the front part is like still soft, but the back is all mangy, and he needed a couple good baths to get clean. But he's so sweet. He's a sweet guy. I think I'm gonna call him Rivers because he wheezes. So like Weezer, Rivers Como. If he dies, I'll call him River, like River Phoenix.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Logic.
logic.
Hagrid is the guy that helps James Bond in GoldenEye. I think you've got confused there. 78 pilot. I don't think that's right.
Thanks to Morgan, I at least was able to make that connection because I would have went on with the day thinking something like that too. Oh yeah, Hagrid from James Bond. It's that guy with the teeth. I think he's really tall.
Oh my god, you mean Jaws?
Mike,
Mono,
thanks for
No, that's a shark.
Mike, thanks for throwing that map up. I did tag James in it. I will try to force him to look at it. We have recorded a couple of videos since then, and we are working. We did some of the things that are in that area, so hopefully he'll look at it again because that is where he's working right now.
Elden
Cool.
Ring, episode 27. El Mono Mike says the minute James opened that chest, all the memories came back. Crying emoji. Crying laughing emoji. Not just crying emoji, although probably both.
2205, you're welcome, Morgs. James, my boy, or should we watch that one? Let's watch it.
2205. 22.
We gotta see him.
Wow.
Close enough.
Put it on TikTok.
No, wait, don't put that on TikTok.
Oh, this is when he says he's a
Wow.
fascist. You got to go back a little bit further.
Is that where he says he's a fascist the first
Yeah,
time?
go back a little bit,
Okay.
but make sure you don't get it in context. A little farther.
A little farther, okay. 2200?
Yeah, let's try that.
Like who to be? Like I don't know who's on my team, and I don't really know how to tell anybody.
But
and
you're
I
a
don't-
fascist.
But I'm a fascist.
Wow.
And something else.
But I'm a fascist.
He's like, I don't know how to tell anybody, but I'm a fascist.
Perfect.
Has he been reading Mein Kampf lately or something?
No, it's from the Secret Hitler game. I'm on a Mike James, my boy. You're getting good little by little, and the progress is noticeable. Whenever you are looking for a place, I would recommend you go to the map, press Y or triangle, depending on what control you are using, and all the grace will appear, and most likely you will find the place you are looking for listed there. You can even create a list of favorite graces and have them there for easy access. I did read some of these to James in one of the videos that's coming up. Elmana Mike, please remember the next thing to do is go to the Divine Tower, which I believe that we do remember. Amazing J's 308. James had to close his eyes to keep them from popping out. The full clip starts at 3 minutes and 1 second. Brad Hahn James, less than 1,000 deaths Heaney.
3 minutes and 1 second. That's about right. Oh, I remember this. This was great. I saw this. I think it's better when you just see him spawn in because
it's immediate.
He just literally just spawns in and then immediately kills himself. It's
Santa Cruz
fantastic.
Directly south on the lake there, but both of them are good.
Oh wow, that was impressive.
Has he been there before?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's beat that
I
whole
wonder
tunnel.
if that could be the quickest death from respawning. in an Elden Ring game
It's
or
the fastest
Souls
it
game.
possibly can happen, right?
I don't. Yeah, right. How else could you really pull that off that quickly?
Amazing J's at James. Good luck with him seeing this. You'll probably want to come back to these Celia Crystal caves someday, to fight the boss and unlock the ability to buy smithing stones. As Morgan mentioned in this video, you've already unlocked this shortcut in here in part 25 of Elden Ring playthrough, but then inexplicably left without finishing the area at the start of part 26. Read more.
Are you ready for the next 3 paragraphs?
I think it's going to be short. This is how you can level up your pike easily to the next level, or any other weapons that you want to quickly level up and try. Also remember that you put the no skill ability on your shield, so you can use your pike special ability 1 or 2-handed now. Maybe. Jays, don't forget to equip the Dragon Breath spell you unlocked at the beginning of this video.
I just about the part 26, part 25 situation, because I know last week there was a lot of people saying that apparently we'd missed footage, or footage was lost, and I tend to believe people, but James insists nothing is missing, so I'm still looking into it, but yeah, we'll see.
Boy, okay, you're taking his word for it. Over that.
I mean, he said
No,
he
no,
scrubbed
I'm-
through
I-
it. Unless he
I-
gives us access to him, there's nothing.
I mean,
to do but
yeah, I mean,
believe him.
I know, I definitely don't believe James. So it's just that if he's insisting that there's no missing footage, there's not a lot I can do at the moment other than just keep bringing it up occasionally. So that's what I'm going to do.
Pill, I honestly don't know what to say. I'll say as just dejected and disappointed as Pill is. I honestly don't know what to say. Stats are okay, but equipment is just terrible. Heal is useless. 3 of them used all your FP, but couldn't save Jellyfish from getting insta-killed. Seal for incantations is meh. At best, as it is now, as a result. Fireballs are also a waste of FP. Bow is really a dead weight. Only saving graces are flail and pike, though even these good weapons don't stop the armor and other item senseless switcheroonies whenever trouble comes. Still, we're at a doorstep of a lot of new possibilities, so it could work out somehow. Now, from berating to trying to help, though it will be ignored like most good advices James has been getting so far. You could use Godric's Soul for another easy 2 levels. You want none of the weapons it gives you anyways. Also, you could, that's so funny, you'll see later why. Also, you could apply Ashes of War from the pike to the flail, so you have your good knockdowns, bleed, and the ranged magic attack plus weapon buff all on the flail, while still allowing you to wear heaviest armor and a shield. That's actually good advice that he does not take later on. The Dark Genius. So this is something I noticed that James seems to not know, and Morgan didn't point out, but was happening a lot during the dragon fight. James kept attacking specifically to the right side of his horse and missing tons. While on horseback, your attacks are direction sensitive. Right trigger. Yeah, we know this, but spamming the normal light attack on your right hand on horseback, which is what James was doing here, will also only result in attacking the right side of Torrent. So I talked to James about this, and I do mention it several times when he first gets on the horse. Apparently what's happening, I don't know what's happening. He can't do it. It's impossible for him to do it.
I like how you were gearing up for a proper explanation and then just said,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was ready for it. I was
Well,
like,
I will tell you I will tell you the excuse that he told me when he was doing it, and he said it's because he is used to having the shield there, and so he's trying to block. But that doesn't make sense because he would just attack to the left side instead of blocking. So he would at least do something. So I was about to give his explanation, and then I was like, wait, that actually doesn't make sense.
And then Nick Hanley with the Sigburn's great explanation still won't help. You would have to make the same post on each video for it to be remembered, and even then, maybe not.
That's a harsh truth, but there it is.
Thank God James isn't here to hear it.
Amazing Jay said in the YouTube comments, so I checked out the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once based on the free plug James gave it during fan mail. Some super interesting ideas, but I sure did get tired of the Iris building set. I haven't seen it yet, but people say it's good. Is it out on Netflix yet?
No, but it left the theaters here. Fucking bullshit. Instead, now there's a Doctor Strange in every goddamn theater, and then some stupid Liam Neeson piece of shit film.
Have you tried living somewhere that has more land so that you could have more theaters so you could see more movies?
Yeah. They didn't want me
Okay.
to stay there. They asked me to leave. This is the only
Okay.
town that'll take me.
Well, then be
I think
happy.
it's better that he's safely contained on an island rather than
Yeah.
allowed to be
True.
let free on the mainland.
Ray Azteca 999. So many deaths, and he's just fighting this guy. Oh my god! Roll him left, roll him left, roll him left, roll him left. T. Shepard, James, and Morgan, thanks for always giving us great content. I've been watching James play for years now, and his original playthrough with Mitch of Dark Souls 1 was what started my love of the Souls games to begin with. It actually gave me the courage to play, and the playthrough did help me develop strategies for gameplay. I always have a great time watching these videos and laughing from the conversations Morgan and James have. Lol, keep it up, boys. 7 upvotes. Awesome, thank you. No jokes. We love it. Nick Hanley. Wait, did the guy with the curtains in his van declare every dream starts with being knocked out? James, blink 2 times if you need help. I don't. Well, I mean, they do.
I don't know what the implication is there, but well, I mean,
I think we're talking about dreaming and antiphagia.
Yeah, I think the implication of a guy with the curtains in his van saying, "Yeah, it's anyway." Dark Page. James didn't reciprocate that love, Morgan. That's a tough one-sided relationship. I have to admit, I watched the footage and he definitely didn't reciprocate the love, man. I don't know how you felt in the moment, but it was brutal stuff.
I mean, like most times, I felt nothing.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Keen is such a monster.
Steve the Ghost, get the claw marks seal leveled up if you're gonna use the incantation. Don't forget to two-hand it for strength bonus for your spells. Great job killing Godric. Gideon the Downer will let you know he was the weakest of the demigods, but don't let that diminish your victory. If he was so great, he'd be the Elden Lord instead of reading books all day. That's true.
Nerd.
He is kind of annoying. Eva, James, I watched your expert walkthroughs since Dark Souls and Mitch and really enjoy them. Use Bleed more. You seem to like Reduvia Dagger. Bleed's great in Elden Ring. Bleed is very strong.
Nice strings, says, and nice strings. My lord, the first 15 minutes were hysterical. I never thought the map itself was a boss before. I'm guessing that's a reference to him just spawning in and killing himself straight away.
It was a tough time.
I mean, I was going to mention at the time, like, I guess they put the drop right behind where you spawn in on purpose to catch people out, though, right? I mean,
no, it's an elevator that you take down, and then normally it would just be there, so you would spawn and take it up.
He's probably taken it down and then respawned in, and then it's already down at the bottom.
It's already at the top. He traveled to the bottom and then fell down the hole.
Good stuff.
He's not smart.
Ken Eric says about the same thing. 3 minutes and 3. Very good start of the video there, James. Looks like we're in for quite a ride. Ken Eric again. Hey guys, if you are new here or just in the background, please consider liking and slapping on a comment. These guys have been grinding hard and they deserve more love. I used to not bother, but it's been rewarding being a part of the community. Gamefront Army Assemble!
Love it. Real sweetness. Ken, we see you. We see your sweetness.
We should even pin that comment.
Yeah, why are you skipping some people's? You're not thumbsing up everyone's.
No, I don't.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, the ones that are
So the ones that you okay, because you said you liked one and then you didn't like it, like that. The My Lord, this first 15 minutes were hysterical. It is the most thumbs up comment, and that's the one you're skipping.
We didn't
skip it, did we?
No. Liking it, thumbing it up, giving it a heart.
We only do that when it gives us an auto reply.
Oh God,
Zach, are you?
No, it's okay.
And then everyone's just like, "I don't understand why you guys don't get views. Just don't understand."
Ken Eric 86 I guess says there's a lot of good people in the community. Some are a little sketchy, like Zach, but a fun amount of sketchy, like Zach. Just look out for a guy called Zach. He's a bit out there and hard to tame. Know what I mean?
Roasted. Because it's 9:22,
They
James. I
got me.
guess I never did open that box. Laughing stops around 10:23. My sides hurt. Wait, what happens?
Where at 10:23? Oh, at 9:22.
9:22.
9:22.
This box. Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's my bad.
Come on, man. Is that really what we needed?
I talked James into falling for the same trap twice. He's already fallen for that trap once.
That's pretty good then.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Just a cloud of smoke in his face.
So I'm guessing
Volk-
there's just a solid minute of laughing there.
Yeah, it hurt really bad. James, you should be thankful that you got this quality of expert gaming. Also, James at 3 minutes, that's when he falls down the hole. Also, James at 9:20. Spoiler alert: he already opened that chest before. That's what we just watched. Also, James at 10:32. I don't know what happens at that one.
And 10:32.
I mean, I would not get killed by this guy first.
Oh, this is
Oh
dead
yeah, this
for
is
sure.
beautiful.
Ooh.
Watch him hook this corner.
Oh.
Oh, so close.
That you would put me into that.
And to think in that amount of time he could have healed, even though, yeah, he was still in the danger zone.
Also, James at 55-55.
Name a more iconic duo than James changing strategies at the last minute. Oh, I think I got mad at him at this point.
Just dodge,
55.
dodge.
55.
Attack him.
Oh, you're attacking a dragon with little tiny fireballs instead of the flail that's been destroying him the entire time.
Okay.
He can't even respond.
Now you just gotta stay alive. The poison will do it.
The poison will do it.
Yeah, get away from him.
Wait, watch
Does
this.
he
dude.
die?
Away. All right.
No, he's
Nah, he gets it.
God.
It's a real victory. Few and far between, so it's important to highlight those. The fact that James forgot his flail has bleeding, or that bleeding is a thing, and the other thing that happened in this episode makes me unfortunately doubt my previous comment that I believe he will defeat the hardest bosses in the game. I'm just happy that with Godric defeated, we move to a new area where we repeat this cycle of James forgetting everything and Morgan hanging on the edge of sanity. It's a tough one.
Kamikaze Ice, regarding summons, there is an option item for the physic flask that will allow you to use summons without having the required FP.
Tim Peoples Morgan forgot to tell us to send smoke signals and to learn to handle carrier pigeons. You have got to get better at that intro. We need more options on how to support you. What about having mind-controlled ant armies to bring you likes and subs? Come on, man. I'll do better. I'll get more ideas going.
Kamikaze Ice says from James's notebook, I'm not done with Weeping Peninsula. It's so easy.
Dark Page Morgan, please just hold James's hand. It's too much. Too much to troll him a little bit. I have to. I can't help it. Look at this. Look at Dark Page. Doubling down on each video with 2 comments from 2 different accounts. Who else is more dedicated?
That whole video was shocking.
Rhythmic and interesting approach. BitVenture, don't listen to Morgan James. You are doing fantastic. You will definitely beat this game under 1K deaths. That's how you know it's not me.
Yeah, you go.
Nope.
Sure.
what's the little
I don't
heart
thi-
thing mean?
I think that's a cat emoji.
What?
It's a little cat. It's a little
Are-
cat.
are you looking
after
at that there?
BitVenture. After BitVenture.
Oh, top commenter received one of the highest numbers of hearts from you. So because it's Morgan's own account, he's been giving it all the hearts from the GameFront
no.
account,
Oh,
and that's
come
why that's why it's coming up.
Obvious. I mean,
I'm not-
jeez.
come on. I'm not doing that.
Nepotism. Am I right?
Release Dominatrix says, "Did you open this box?" Classic goldfish memory. Love it. Crying cat emoji. Meow.
Zachary Bell, don't forget you're shooting for 60 vig. I'd say at least a hit 30 or 40 before you go crazy on the other stats. I don't know if Morgan has told you, but the damage output is insane late game. I don't think James is going to make it to late game, so I'm not really worried about it.
KLJ15803, the 15,803rd KLJ to join YouTube, says, yes, good old James. Change up the strats in the 11th hour. He's back. And then I think we just watched the 55.
Yeah. Isaac Sims, just mentioning you never tried the demi-humans after upgrading them. They trivialize Godric and a lot of other bosses in the game too, at least until very late game. The skeletons are good only if they don't get hit while down, which they seem to a lot. There are only 2. Have you guys recently seen subscriber upticks? You seem to be getting more views lately, at least on your Elden Ring stuff. Wanting you guys to have nothing but success. Also, can James tell us anything about the movie he is in? Want to know where to get my hands on that gem. I'm sure James will be shilling that movie left and right when it comes out. So we will definitely be doing that. Dark page. Wait, this is still on.
The subscriber numbers, I don't think they've gone up massively because it's such a big number anyway. It's hard to tell because it kind of ebbs and flows. Like some weeks it'll go down like by a couple of hundred, and then some weeks it'll go up by like a couple hundred and stuff like that. But when you've got like 154, or is it 153 or whatever it is,
I think we've been consistently going down because right now it shows it at plus 19 on the subscriber count, which is 183% more than previous 28 days. So we've been losing significantly, and now we're gaining.
Yeah, I mean it's better to track the number of subscribers you gain per video, which again sometimes like we'll lose subscribers when we release a video, and sometimes we'll gain them, but it just seems to hover around the same place effectively. So
yeah. I mean, we're getting a similar amount of views, but our watch time is up significantly.
Ever since you started doing the shorts, plus Elden Ring, like Isaac says, for some reason he's doing very well all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, happy days, right? Danger Dad, Rot Dog Ash Summon is best in game. A good boy academy graduate right there.
How is this random Devil May Cry video the number 7 video from the last month?
I guess Mitch.
Mitch is in it?
Yeah, I've been watching it a lot.
Louis Sandoval says, 2 big baddies in 1 episode. Nice. Keep up the great work, all. It's been quite a ride. I won't give it a sarcastic answer. I just don't have the heart at the moment. That is Elden Ring 27, finally this week. Episode 6 of Resident Evil number 4.
Oh, our comment count is definitely going through the roof in comparison. So it's working. Us telling you guys to do comments and you guys doing the comments is successful.
I think every metric is up. Like, certainly on the shorts, they're way up, but like even on the normal videos, they are definitely going up. So that is a good thing.
Yep.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Right, Resident Evil 4, Episode 6, Steve the Ghost says, let's open our inventory real quick. I'm just going to assume this will be the entire video.
That's safe. That's a safe assumption. Steve the Ghost, maybe I just have to click through the text. Okay, that belongs on TikTok.
GamerWorld.net says, it's a whole lot of fun watching you guys go through this. I played through Resident Evil 4 for the first time recently, and I'm smacking myself for not getting the mod you guys are using. Better graphics, and it pulled out the annoyingly close shoulder cam. Yeah, the HD mod looks really good. So it's probably definitely worth installing, for sure.
I wish I could see it. I guess it would be worse if we didn't have it.
If you go on YouTube and just look for like footage for the stock game, you'll get the idea. Like you can definitely tell how much better it is with the mod that you've got on. I mean, it doesn't make it HD, but it's definitely way better than the stock.
Yeah. Just watching it through Parsec is rough stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there is that, but
HD.
do you know what?
HD.
Do you know what's really weird?
You found a lobster, aren't you?
me and James connected one time, and he was on Wi-Fi instead of on his Ethernet, and everything looked better.
That's probably because he's using like an Ethernet cable from 1996. That's
He probably has
got
like a
that,
Cat 1 cable that
Yeah,
he's
he
never
probably-
upgraded.
I got
Yeah.
this from the Defy Media office 20 years
I'm
ago.
using a original USB cord to share the internet with my old Razor phone.
he's
It's a
probably just
flip
like
phone.
he's probably just using a router from like 1996, which is
Right, dude? It's like
got from
50,
his first
it's not even
ISP.
56K, it's 26 or whatever it was.
Yeah, 28.8 baud mode.
Yeah, that's what it was. You got it. Like
Well,
half.
maybe I should tell him to unplug and see if it's better next time. Just like have it on and then like record it and then have him like unplug it during the thing and switch to Wi-Fi and see if it bumps up the quality.
You should just do a speed test. I'm almost certain he's just using a trash cable. I mean, I just got.
Oh yeah.
There's no way Wi-Fi should have been better than Ethernet
No.
if it was set
It's
up.
like the cable's probably like cut in half, but there's like a puddle of water that's just making the connection a
bridging
little
the
bit.
connection.
So just waiting to electrocute or zap himself somehow.
Steve the Ghost, James trying to blend in with the film crew is peak James. Well, where's the Heaney guy? He's messing around with the lighting again. James is doing great. He's doing great. He's gonna be fine. Pill, boy, this is rough. It's okay though. Game is made to be beaten, and you'll get there eventually. 2033. Yep, that's another clip. More useless trivia. I'll run out of things to say before the playthrough ends. Anyway, Punisher is modeled after the Belgian FN57 IRL gun. Depending on cartridges used, can sport close to rifle penetrating power. Likely why in-game version shoots through enemies like the sniper rifle does. Nice. Dark Page, the collaboration episode we all have been waiting for between Adventure Bits and GameFront. I'm bringing it back. Danny, what do you think?
Amazing Jay says, so 2 minutes in and the boys have my confused. James said they beat the boss last time, but he didn't save. So now they have to redo it. However, in part 5, they definitely did not beat a boss at the end. So either it's more lost footage or the boys misremember what happened last time.
Both of those are
Ooh.
such likely scenarios. It's a
Yeah, I
coin
know. Let's take a bet. We should take a pool on this one.
I mean, when you make an Amazing Jay's shout and get in the old Cappy text, it's
not good.
It's
I just
not good.
Can't wait for an Elden Ring video to be posted, and it'll actually be Resident Evil 4 footage, and Resident Evil 4 will have Elden Ring footage just like cut into it.
It sounds like a great idea for April Fools. I'm going to make a note.
All right, 1 year.
I was going to say James on set. I listened to that story and bless him, because I understand what he's saying. Like I can understand why you would feel bad sitting around not doing a lot, but I can also appreciate how he's probably just more of a hindrance than a help if he was trying to.
Oh, 100%. If you're a crew member on any kind of set, like you want the actors to be on set when they're supposed to be acting when the camera's rolling, and then you want them to essentially disappear while you're trying to work.
Yeah,
they're like,
and then you unload the gun properly and stash it away. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean that aside,
I did bad.
You always do. I think. I guess from I'm not an expert in this, but I would imagine that the most important thing an actor can do is, one, always be on time, because nothing can happen without the person in the scene, right? Like,
yeah, just also don't point a gun at someone's direction. That's bad.
And then also just like you say, be in the right place at the right time, right?
As a person who lost their life, I'm sorry.
And yeah, but it's no context just because it is a movie set.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So GameFront's been cancelled. It's been emotional. We'll see you all again soon on the adventure bits. Anyway, Amazing Jay says, "All right, since James wasn't here for last week's mailbag, and this isn't going to go well. Oh God, right, Amazing. Oh, I'll read it anyway, but." Right, Selin. James wasn't here for last week's mailbag, and since the discussion about weapons abilities was teased again in this video, let me repeat myself. Do you want to repeat yourself again next week as well about the weapons in Resident Evil 4? While there are multiple types of pistols, shotguns, rifles, TMPs, etc. that you will encounter throughout the game, some with higher base stats than others, the really neat aspect of Resident Evil 4 is that all of the weapons have a unique special attribute or property that only is unlocked when you fully upgrade that weapon. For example, your Punisher handgun starts off with the unique attribute that it can shoot through one enemy and hit a second enemy. Once you fully upgraded it, it will now be able to hit 5 enemies. This is partially why things can get expensive, as you are incentivized to max out all of your weapons for these unique skills, but all of your weapons upgrades carry over to New Game Plus, and that is usually the earliest you can get most all weapons fully maxed out anyways. But only if you can make good use of your treasure maps to get the most money. This is partially why I mentioned things like get more expensive later, because usually the urge to fully upgrade weapon sets in. In any case, James can't make mailbag this week. I'll be at the ready to repeat myself again next week. Good stuff. What we can do is we can just, in fact, just copy paste your comment into the video for next week. That's probably the more efficient way. Don't write it out again.
Well, it's not the next video, but I think we're at least one video ahead. We've recorded at least one more video after this one, maybe 2.
Okay, don't say it next week. Don't say it the week after, but copy paste this the week after that, and then we'll read it again.
Amazing Jays. Congrats on finding the yellow cat's eye gem. You are correct that it is the type of gem that can be inserted into something for much greater value. Unfortunately, however, I believe you have missed the item that you can insert it into. The item was back at the farm, also located on your treasure map where you first shot the blue medallions. You definitely will not be able to go back there now that Chapter 3 has begun. Read more, please. Looking ahead, there is still a lot of game left, and if you want to make the most out of what remains of your current treasure map, as well as the future treasure maps you come across, you can still find more combinable treasures and reap major profits before the end credits roll. That's why we play profits.
So in this game, they have treasures that you combine like they did in Resident Evil Village and maybe 7. I didn't play 7, really.
Yeah, you like get a gem and a thing, and then you put them together, and then you sell that.
Yeah, because in 5, I don't think they had anything like that. And maybe I don't think 6 had that either.
No.
Have we talked about how much 6 sucks?
Which one is 6? I don't even know which one. I haven't played 6, I don't think.
I've never played 6. We were kind of debating it, playing it, but 5 was fun in a really cheesy kind of way in the end. I didn't think I would like it, but
not even really a Resident Evil game.
It's not. It was just more of a silly, fun co-op shooter thing. I can't. Did you never finish 7, Zach? I thought you did.
No, I started. It spooked me out too much.
Oh, really?
It was a little too. It was too confining, or like you start in that house, and I was just too. Yeah, the anxiety.
I think it's definitely one of the most intense Resident Evil games I've ever played. 7. But I think that's why I like it. It's pretty good.
Makes me think of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I don't like it.
It kind of gets a bit better towards the end of the game, but certainly
I'm sure it's good. It just makes me like I'm too tense.
Yeah, the whole stuff in the house with the I forget his name, but the father and the family and all that stuff. Jesus Christ, it is. It's not for the faint of heart, which I am. So that's ironic, but there you go. Yeah. Pelagius finally this week. Oh,
Danny, you should post your video. Did you post your video to everyone with your drone footage? Danny got a drone.
I posted it on my own channel. So
right,
and he's got a drone.
Yeah, nice.
It wasn't really it wasn't really gaming related, but I am thinking about starting my own YouTube channel back up and just doing hardware stuff like drones and things, gadgets, because it's not really game related.
Do it on GameFront.
I mean, I've been thinking about it, but it's not really video games.
We're just bleeding subscribers. Why would he even bother?
Tech, pop culture. It should all be on here. It doesn't have to be just games only, just because of our name. Let's change the name.
Zach, do a poll and see if people want to see a review of a drone.
Fine.
Has Zach done a poll in the last couple months?
No,
He's one job.
I got a new computer and I never got let back in. I need Mikey's help.
Oh, you don't have access to the YouTube?
I got access to nothing anymore.
Okay, we'll sort that out for you.
Thank you.
Oh god, what have we done? Pelagius.
Suckers.
Okay, I want to add it after all. Useless trivia part 2. At 39 minutes and 55 seconds, as you go past the truck, normally a pack of villagers spawn behind you. But regarding challenging running, community found. Oh, what? Challenge running community found a glitch. If you go all the way to the bridge while facing the entrance, the enemies do not spawn. Interesting stuff. And that, my friends, is all of the fan mail for another
Yeah,
week.
Ken's saying put the video on GameFront. It might bring more people. Just test it. What's the worst that could happen? But Spartan's saying no illegal footage.
Oh yeah, Danny was doing it. Like, there's a lot of creepy stuff he was doing in that video. He
No. It turns out that
drone laws like
in the UK, if the
Danny got
drone
the one that
weighs-
specifically he can fly anywhere with no problems. He doesn't have any license. Just like he
Oh
can
no,
be
you
right
need a
outside your
license.
window. What?
You still need to register with the Civil Aviation Authority, which I did. But because it's under 250 grams, it's called Category A or Class A open light. So basically, you can fly it in commercial and residential areas, and you can overfly people as long as it's not a gathering of 1,000 people or more.
Yeah, so less chance that it'll fall out of the sky and hit someone in the head if there's only just a couple people around.
Well, I think it's more. One, it's less likely to hit someone in the first place, but two, if it did, like, it's not going to kill them because it's not heavy enough. I think is the logic there. So
you just gave me a light concussion. No,
yeah, exactly.
No worries.
It's just a minor hospitalization.
I
but
mean,
you were
that
out the
thing
same
can
day.
go, what, 30 miles per hour? You're telling me if it fell out of the sky and hit someone in the head, it's 250 grams isn't going to be something that could kill somebody?
I mean, I don't want to make that guarantee, but I don't make the rules. You have it out with the CAA. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I will. Give me their number.
It's 0121 fucking D1. Right, so so no, what was I going to say? Yeah, you're not allowed to fly within like 50 meters of someone or a building or a vehicle if you're like level with them, but you can go above them. But yeah, I've only been really just filming like you know.
You don't want the person to be aware of the thing. Oh, look, it's there. No, be right above them. Fly above them. Hello, I see you.
I know all I've been doing
Did
with
you
it is
post the Dark Souls streams?
Yes.
Oh, on GameFront.
On VODs, I think, yes.
Oh, so you separated those?
Which Dark Souls streams are we referring to?
The one that we finished.
Oh, you mean BioShock?
No, didn't we stream the last chunk of Dark Souls?
Oh, yeah. That was on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, hi, Danny. My name's Zach. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hi. That was a long time ago, so I was just confused why you're bringing them now. But yes, it's on YouTube as well now. Yes, it's on the main channel. That one. Yep.
Yeah. I just never really noticed it.
Video.
Oh, the drone video. Yeah, I will try and do that.
He's got to get copyright permission.
No, it's all YouTube Music Library. It's good. Yeah, I will try and show that. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, we did share the finale of Danny Souls. Why? You ask?
I was just making sure. I just never noticed it being put up.
What can I say? You don't pay attention. That
is clear. Oh,
this is the most recent. This is the most recent one I took the other day, and it's not a very long video. I was just kind of testing.
But you were following those cars around?
No. That was just.
Yeah, you didn't blur out their license plates.
Ooh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's a cool little.
So that's from Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure, right? That bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. There's quite a lot of architecture that looks very Elden Ring-esque.
It'd be great if just like James's character ran by on Torrent, the horse or whatever.
In fact,
had one of those like streams.
While this video plays, I will try and find another video. Which there's like this church near me, which is very much. It reminds me of Anno Londo. It's very Dark Souls-esque in its architecture.
Oh, cool. carnival or something, right?
Circus.
It's like a circus. It's like the circus was in town.
Circus
The
Fantasia.
circus of value.
I think it was Fantasia, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I think it was a picture I took of the church. I will try and find a picture of the church. But I don't know if anyone even cares about this really. But there you go.
I like it.
It's very cool. You can get some really nice professional looking like footage with it. The only problem is I have nothing to film. But apart from that, yeah, it's good.
What's that like tower in the far distance?
Oh, someone asked me that the other day. So that tower in the very far distance is called Peel Tower, and it's a monument to former
Peel?
Prime Minister Sir Robert Peel, who I think
Oh,
died in like
that makes more sense.
18 something. Anyway, this is the church that I took a picture of with the drone. And it's very Dark Souls-esque, I think. It's got that kind of Ornstein and Smaug kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do it. Put a video together.
I will. All right, I will. I mean, yeah. I mean, I was thinking of other things I could do, like because I quite like talking about hardware stuff. So I could do.
Nice, because we can see
Review the
Linus
drone.
Tech Tips at the end of recommendation for more videos.
Yeah,
Rather
it
than
would.
the original
Yeah.
Sully.
Maybe
You've been
maybe a
watching
more
plane crashes.
maybe a more old school Linus Tech Tips kind of thing we could do. I don't know. I do want to do more hardware stuff. I really didn't review the 3080 when I got it, and I really should have done that. I don't know why I never got around to that. Never mind. I did do the Nintendo Switch that time. But that didn't go so well. I don't think anyone watched it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do.
Okay. Okie dokie.
I almost have $50. I could pay you. That's the going rate, right?
Yeah, we
50
can always
bucks.
get the editing fee together.
Yeah.
That'll buy you the edit.
Yeah, I got enough that we get James to do it.
Yeah, you see, that'll buy James like 10 minutes in the editing suite, so it depends how well you want it to be edited.
That's true.
If you just want all the clips in the wrong order and just like random numbers just popping up on the screen with like teeth drawn on them, then $50 will get you that. Yeah.
It is nice that James makes every episode like its own original Adult Swim show. Just like, you don't know what's going to happen. It's got a little Eric Andre sometimes. Maybe it's Squidbillies all of a sudden. Maybe it's an episode that you'll never see. Oh, that's definitely happened.
I have a question about the death counts. When he draws the numbers for them, in theory, you should only have had to draw the number 0 through the number 9, and then you can kind of make a combination of whatever number you want. But looking at it, I get the strong suspicion that he just draws each number individually. Like he'll draw 203, he'll draw 204, he'll draw 205.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is he making those into NFTs?
Nope. Yeah, when I used to, we originally did that on Adventure Bits, I did that. I had a 0, 1 through 9, and then like you would just put the numbers in to make the number that you needed. And for some reason, he's taken that to the next level, and instead of focusing on numbering the video correctly or getting the death count right or anything like that,
Not losing footage.
Not losing footage. He's focused all of his energy on drawing those numbers that nobody wants.
He is the George W. Bush Jr. of Gamefront. He's all of a sudden a fucking artist. Like, who knew? I must paint you.
Oh, I bless him, because he's just spending his entire evening in MS Paint just drawing numbers.
That's probably the thing too.
I think he's having fun doing it, so
I mean, yeah, he's doing it for a reason, I guess. It's just
right, exactly.
oh boy.
It's fun to throw matchsticks down on the ground and ask Dustin Hoffman as Rain Man to count how many matchsticks there are, but that's not right.
I guess you know, I mean, I understand
cards.
wanting to put all of the effort into the thing you enjoyed. So if he enjoys MS Paint, as I think he does, then I guess that's where all of his effort goes. But sometimes you've just got to put effort into the things you don't want to do.
Just imagine Aaron walking by him while he's on the computer doing that. He just
Oh,
looks over
I'm-
his shoulder, smiles, and she's just like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" Like, oh my god.
No,
Don't-
it's
do
like
not strangle this man. Do not strangle this man.
it's like their anniversary. They were like 20 minutes late
Yeah.
for the dinner date. Like they've got
Yeah.
a restaurant booked, but he's just
Why
busy
don't
on
you
MS
just
Paint
do-
drawing numbers.
Yeah, why don't you do what Morgan says? Just the numbers 0 to 9 one time. He's like, no, it's not the same.
It's like an original Heaney every time. You really should turn those into NFTs if he's going to put that
Like you
level of
won't do
effort
it.
into them. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that's the amount of effort. Like right when it gets to the point that it could make him a buck or
Mhm.
something.
I-
No,
Over.
I'm an
Is
artist.
it true? Is it true? Because I think I read this last week that the bubble has kind of burst a little bit with NFTs. Like the price, like the value of
Oh,
them
yeah.
is just
Oh
plummeted.
yeah.
Uh,
Everyone wised up real quick to how valuable those were
Ah.
going to be for the planet.
I don't know if they wised up as quick as they should have.
No, but
Like especially when people were buying those specific monkey ones. Those are ridiculous.
oh my gosh, yeah. The thing that was so weird to me is like when everybody, anyone who does any art thing, everyone was like, "Have you tried doing an NFT?" Just assuming that they would just get rich because NFTs exist and art exists.
Art.
I just wonder how all those people who were defending it for so long, saying, "Nah, but you just don't get it, bro. Like this is the future. You can't stop change and all this stuff." And now it's just like gone. Anyway, James should do a stream where he goes through the. He'd be like, you remember the joy of painting with Bob Ross?
Exactly. He should be streaming these moments.
That would
he
be
does.
amazing. He should, because he kind of has a bit of a Bob Ross kind of vibe about him, with the hair and stuff. I mean, the joy of painting death count numbers with James Heaney, I think, would be a fantastic.
There's got to be so many like retirement homes that we could source or find and then like feed them the feed and it'd just be like for people who's just going through a lobotomy or something like that. Just have James in the background doing the numbers. You know what I mean? He's just here's today's death count numbers. Oh, that actually seems spooky now, especially if it's in like an old retirement home. I'm doing the death numbers, the death toll. Whoa. I think that's my grandson on the TV telling me that I'm that near death. I don't know. He looks so
I
happy.
have one Estes flask left.
Yeah. It's your last Estes flask, old man. Use it
boy.
wisely.
But yeah, I think a James painting numbers stream would be.
Oh my god.
a good
He's like
thing.
Robin Williams from Toys, and he's just skipping down the hallways of retirement homes. Who wants to paint today?
No, I mean, I really just want to do a speak for the joy of painting. It should just be a video, and we should just put the intro on it. Just make him dress like Bob Ross. Just set it up somehow so it looks like he's doing the whole, in just a completely pitch black room, with just his computer there, and just the whole Bob Ross spoof of him doing death count numbers would be a fantastic thing.
He's not gonna do it.
I know, that's the sad thing.
He doesn't
but
have
I think
enough
it
room
would
in his
be-
house to set up.
He doesn't need a lot of room, really. He just needs a green screen, and he's got one.
He'd have to be painting on his knees the way he has everything set up.
It's wild.
Anyway, that's another fan mail for another week. Thank you very much for tuning in. Is there anything else we need to add before we go?
Nope. See you guys tomorrow, 8 a.m. Ready to party for some Elden Ring.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Gotta do it. Gots to do it.
And Danny and I are going to be playing Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga this weekend.
No.
I'm
you
just
guys- oh,
kidding.
Oh,
I'm
I was
asking
like,
your
you guys play
jam.
all the games I want to play.
I thought we were playing the Tiny Tina's thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's yeah. That's
I
what we're
want to play
doing.
the Lego one really bad. I want to play Tiny Tina's as well. I'm not super stoked on it, but
Oh,
I
no.
just want to. I want to play it.
You're starting to sound like James, where he wants to be involved in everything, but never can get around to doing it.
Yeah, it's tough on the weekends.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I've
you
been
got your
putting off
Elden Ring
laundry for
5,
like over a week.
6 days a week. Is that what you're doing?
5 days a week, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know
Plus,
if you
yeah.
played this weekend. Couldn't
Nah.
remember.
Hell no. What time do you guys play on the weekend? I've been trying to catch the streams, but it's been elusive.
Oh, it's always at Danny. What time is it always at?
It
it's
started
never-
at 3 o'clock
never-
yesterday.
Yeah.
Normally, it used to be 1
sometimes
o'clock.
well, the time zones changed recently, but it's usually around this time ish. More or less.
And it
One-
depends if
1
Danny
o'clock.
decides to go fly his drone and use up all his energy, and then he's
Excuse
all
me.
tired.
No. I went to fly my drone and then the car broke down. It's not my fault. I was stuck at the side of the road for 2
Yeah,
hours
the
waiting for the
car
breakdown.
broke down.
Right,
Sure.
The car broke down. The car broke down.
It's very convenient. hmm
The car broke down, and I was
Didn't
and
you get a
I've
flat
been.
tire recently, Zach?
You know what I
What?
mean?
Did
Well,
you
yeah,
get a flat
one.
tire recently? Isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
So it just so happens.
This
Yeah.
is this is what. Well, no, it's not even that. Like, look, I'm not a well man anyway. I'd been out all day. That's fine. That's my own fault. But then we broke down. I was sat by the side of the road for like hours, freezing cold. By the time I got home, I still played BioShock even though I was late. And he's still not happy, and he's still having a go at me. Like, I don't know.
And you won, didn't you? You beat
And
the
it
game.
it has nothing to do with you. The anger is inside of him.
It's
Yeah.
true. I was
It's like a
born
little-
with this anger, just
Like a
bubbling.
little devil child just inside trying to break out constantly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we should probably end this.
Okay.
But
No, let's
boy,
go deeper.
oh god.